Hi, I'm Eric Nesbitt, and I'm a lawyer with the law offices of Eric L. Nesbitt. I'm also a real estate broker with the Nesbitt Group, which is part of Keller Williams. And today I had the honor and privilege of speaking on the topic, Wearing Two Hats, the ethics of being both an attorney and real estate broker, and other dual practice ethical dilemmas. And I focused on a couple of topics, there being no per se rule prohibiting dual practice. We talked about that. But lawyers should be careful to avoid the likelihood of confusion in the mind of their clients. I talked about the ethical risks and dangers that exist if you do not properly firewall your two businesses, i.e., having separate phone lines and letterhead and, if possible, offices for the two businesses. Obviously, offices is probably a little bit tougher. But I talked about the issues that come up with that. And then I strongly encourage the participants in the audience not to wear the same hat in the same transaction. It's just a lot of pitfalls and challenges come up if you are the real estate broker and the real estate lawyer in the same transaction. Obviously, there's conflicts of interest, and are you taking care of the best interests of the client if you're doing both? There's a great ethics opinion 98, that really goes into detail about some of the issues that exist when you have two professions. And they talked about areas where risk increase with dual practice. When the second occupation is in the same office, when the second occupation is related to the practice of law, and when the legal and non-legal services provided in the same transaction. So we discussed those in some length. And the biggest takeaway, I think, is to avoid, where possible, being the lawyer and the real estate broker in the same transaction. Under the rules, you are allowed to, I think it's Rule 1.7, I believe, you are allowed to, if you pass certain steps or certain tests, you can be the real estate broker and the agent, or real estate broker and the lawyer in the same transaction. But they being this Bar Association and the Ethics Committee, strongly discourage attorneys and brokers from wearing the same hat in the same transaction. And they use that as an example in the ethics rules. I think there would be a bright line rule where they actually outlaw lawyers being real estate brokers in the same transaction, but they've made an exception. They really, I believe the bar, the real estate bar, has advocated so well title insurance agents wearing the same hat in the same transaction, that's permissible. And it's been going on for so long before the big title insurance companies came along. They kind of look at that as being okay as long as you follow the rules, but they don't want attorneys and real estate brokers wearing the same hat in the same transaction. So that's a summary of my discussion. I hope you find it entertaining and interesting. Thank you.